in efforts to keep renters navigating this grueling apartment hunting process in New York City with their minds intact, because it can be very difficult, one new app is providing a space for renters to review landlords, building amenities, and even get an inside look into any building or property across the 5 boroughs. And they say they hope this will help provide tenants with information that they need to make confident housing decisions. So joining us live now to talk about this is the co-founder and CEO of Open Igloo, Alia Mohammed. Good morning. Thanks for joining us. All right.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Talk to us about this app, because I think there's a lot of decision making. There's a lot of stress surrounding it, especially in COVID, and a lot of people losing their jobs. So how does this make life a little bit easier for renters?
Yeah, absolutely. I think renters are going to have a lot of interest in knowing how building managers and landlords have managed COVID-19, how they've managed their properties. So we're asking tenants, did your landlords, implement new sanitation measures? Did they offer flexible rent payment plans during COVID-19? So we think these are the answers that New York City tenants are really going to care about when they're looking for apartments going forward.
So how much data have you guys collected so far?
We launched a little less than a week ago. We've have a few thousand users, still growing, and the response has been overwhelmingly positive. People have reached out to us just to express gratitude, but also to give us really good ideas on what they want to see on the platform. So
like what?
Some users have asked for information about how a building manages their garbage. So do they recycle? Are tenants likely to get their security deposits back? Is the building wheelchair accessible? What rent increases can they expect when moving into a building? So those are all awesome, ideas coming straight from our users that we definitely are looking to incorporate into the platform.
Why do you think it's so important to give this perspective to tenants right now, and the opportunity to really understand a building's violations and even eviction histories?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're really trying to address this asymmetry of information that happens in the rental market. So, tenants are expected to present sparkling clean applications, every single piece of information on their background with really little information in return from their buildings, the reputations of their buildings, and their landlords. So we're really trying to address that asymmetry and just give tenants more information. And we think that can be really powerful.
I think that is powerful, because when you go to look at these different buildings, all you see are their websites and what they want put out there. And this is kind of getting the inside scoop if you don't know anyone who lives there. So are you charging for this app? How does that work?
This app is completely free for users. So, we really want to empower renters, give them the information. We want to put as little obstacles in the way as possible, so users can just download on their app store, search for their building profiles, and start leaving reviews right away.
Now, for those who are providing the information for the ratings, is that anonymous? Because I think a lot of people might be worried, well, if I give this information, maybe my landlord will see it and then I could, get in trouble in some way.
Right. So that was definitely something that we took into consideration. Reviews on the platform are completely anonymous. You can leave reviews about past rentals or current rentals, depending on your comfort level. But we really wanted to provide that anonymity to New York City renters.
All right. And if folks are interested in this app, they want to download it, where can they go?
Sorry, what's that?
If they want to download this app, is this right there on your phone in the App Store, or where do you get it?
Absolutely. On the App Store, on the Play Store. It's available now. The power from this platform really comes from more people using it, more people sharing their experiences. We've been really excited to hear people sharing positive experiences as well, praising the landlords that have, reduced their rent, waived the rent, really stepped up in supporting their tenants in, one of the worst crises the city has ever seen. So that's really been great to see positivity shared on the platform.
Absolutely. And maybe landlords will take note and make some changes because of the comments that are being made as well. Thank you so much for joining us today. Best of luck with this app that's going to be very beneficial. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely.